Hello guys, it is Jead and it is officially World Cup week on FC26. Prime Heroes weekend is over. It feels like the promo never even happened. And this Thursday and also Friday, we have got the biggest update to Ultimate Team probably since price ranges back in FIFA 15. So what can we do today? What's coming this week? What is coming with the World Cup? What do we need to do with our coins, our teams, the pack grind? What should we save? Let's jump into it. And guys, if you want to use players like this and just need that little extra boost, then you can get your cheap, fast, and most importantly, safe FC26 coins at eldorado.gg. They have 24/7 support, a money-back guarantee, and you can use code JEAD at checkout to get another 5% off your order. Link is in the description. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. How was your weekend? Let me know down below. Who watched the PSG Arsenal game? PSG winners. I was a D1 hate watcher. I apologise, my Arsenal fans. But look, watching that Gabriel penalty filled me with a little bit of joy. No one got the prediction right in last week's video, so I'm saved of 12,000 FIFA points. But what I'm not saved of is talking about the crap SBC we got yesterday. Guti, bro, what is this? I'm sure you've seen people talk about this already. We got Fabregas as an SBC, but he's worse than Fabregas, more expensive than Fabregas, and just crap. What is the point? No one go and do the SBC. Go and do the Fabregas instead, who's the exact same card, probably better with better defending stats. And you have to submit, what, 89, 89, 88, and an 88 rated squad for this. Everyone right now should be getting as many packs and fodder, whatever you can, save for Path to Glory coming on Friday. Even with the changes coming on Thursday, the game's about to massively change. Please, no one go and do that Guti card, not even Guti himself. We also got the Prime Heroes Challenge dead, but rare gold pack fine, nothing crazy. We then got these 91 Encore icon upgrades. Boys, these are actually really good value, but once again, you've got Path to Glory coming soon, so although it's only 288 rated squads with a Team of the Season player, I find it funny how they put Team of the Season as if that's not how we're building these squads anyway. Like, trust me, EA, we're using Team of the Season for these. But 288 rated squads, it's fine. It's 3 a day. I might do all of them, and I might do a video on the second channel, like, you know, opening 11 of these, making a team. Like, you know, a little bit of fun. But at the end of the day, save, like, stuff for Path to Glory. Path to Glory is going to be better. Thursday rewards, things are going to change massively anyway. So if you want to just save fodder, I get it. But to be honest, out of 10, 8.5, they're actually decent value. It's just the fact that icons on this game, although they're very expensive, a lot of them, are not very good. Like, there's no icons really, apart from ones that can go into Evos that get in most people's teams. Speaking of icon Evos, we have the best one of the entire year. I'm dead serious to talk about later with today's Evo. You know what? Screw it. Let's go straight into it. We'll talk about SBC grind in a bit. Let's go straight into today's Evo, or yesterday's Evo. Because we got, in my opinion, one of the most fun Evos we've had all year. And I'll explain why. Everyone should do this. Remember, Thursday, because we can remove Evos on Thursday onwards, don't be as precious with your Evos. You're not going to get the Evo back, right? So say you use making the case, because you've got to use that by today content. You're not going to get the Evo back if you use it, when you remove it from the new Thursday change. But don't worry about wasting like a chain on a player, okay? If you got a player that's got a really good chain going and you're worried you're going to make them too high rated so they don't fit into future chains, you can remove them from Thursday onwards. It's less stressful now. But of course, we got Born to Rome. And after getting History in 10, getting Born to Rome in like such a short space of time, these are two insane Evos. Born to Rome is so good. What Born to Rome does, boys and girls, is it just basically gives pace to 96. It's the biggest pace boost Evo of the entire year. But it also gives a massive boost to passing and dribbling. The playstyles are not crazy, as you can kind of see there with Araujo. It basically gives tech, then rapid, then pinged. So if I give it someone here who's got no playstyles, you'll see tech first, then rapid, then pinged in that order. Which means on a 2 playstyle plus card, they're going to get technical plus, right? You have to give someone technical plus. This is a really strange Evo in the fact that it's left mid, but it gives left back and centre mid. There's only one way to use this Evo, in my opinion. Okay, I guess two. But the main way is make an OP, rapid, 96 pace, maybe lengthy, but doesn't have to be. Make an OP 96 pace winger. The other way is, when we jump into some of the best options, you'll see people are making some centre mids, aka Joelinton. But as you can see, it doesn't boost shooting, not even one bit. This is why it's a bit of a weird Evo, because it doesn't even boost shooting by 1, because it's kind of like a left back centre mid Evo. It's a bit strange. But there is a way you can chain this right now with the current chains to make some OP cards. And yeah, let me show you the best options, but because of the chains right now, you can just do pretty much unlimited options. Okay, jumping on to Footbin. Here are the best options, but I'll show you how you can do unlimited ones. First of all, Foot Birthday Hanko is very expensive because it's a Foot Birthday, but remember, they'll be like going cheaper from the Thursday update onwards. And yeah, he's a centre-back who gets technical plus, but imagine you give him perfect playstyles, so you give him intercept, bruiser, all the defensive playstyles, whatever. But then look at the stats, right? Defender round out into this gives him a 96 pace, and he can play left back as well, but a 96 pace, lengthy left back or centre back with 95 passing, 94 dribbling, 92 defending, 91 physical. To be honest, with technical plus and the fact he's going to get really nice passing and dribbling stats, probably would play him as a left back. He gets lengthy there with an anchor. Look at this stats. Again, forget the play styles because it's FUT birthday, but a 99 pace, 97 defending, 95 physical with those passing and dribbling stats, I think that might be the best left back on the entire game. Lengthy as well. And it's weird how this is a left mid evo, so that's a bit of an outlier one. So we started with him. He's a great option. If he goes cheap on the Thursday update, maybe one to try. This is the one I was talking about, though. I'll show the chain on screen in case you've got Ronaldinho, but you put him into all the spinning tops and tater tots evos. You then put him into attack around that once, then into this Born to Rome evo. You get a Ronaldinho with 96 pace, 94 shooting, 95 passing, 95 dribbling. Of course, it's Ronaldinho. What I hope with this is, EA, please bring out an SBC in the next week. Please bring out one that we can get the old SBCs in. You know, the encore, whatever they're called, the party bags put for the old SBCs. I would love to try and pack this Ronaldinho card because I'm kind of sad I can't do this Ronaldinho. If you've already done an Evo on this Ronaldinho, remember that, again, Thursday we can remove Evos. So you're absolutely fine. But if you're like me, we can't do Ronaldinho. We've got to move on. If you did this Garbellini SBC, she's crazy at striker. Look at the stats on her. Brilliant. And this is the one everyone's talking about. Probably the best option. Look at the stats on this Jolinton. Even look at the shooting stats in-game. 99s on all the shooting stats that matter. Of course, FUT birthday, so you put whatever playstyles you want on him. Perfect playstyles. Put an anchor on him, he goes lengthy. And look at the state of that. Ridiculous. Probably the best centre mid on the entire game. He does turn a little bit stiff. He's more like a Yaya Toure sort of central midfielder. The one of the, you know, I use Yaya Toure in Weekend League this week, the Prime Heroes. Very stiff, but they still feel amazing in game, right? He's going to be one of those. You guys have probably used him at some point this year. He's had so many good Evos. This is probably the best one, though. A 96 pace Jolinton with those stats is mental. But let me know down below who we doing in that Evo. It's a really, really good one. And if you want, again, save it for Thursday. See what the new Evo chains are looking like. And if you can't tell in general, I'm just really excited for Thursday, the Path to Glory update, the World Cup stuff. Honestly, I'm hoping EA save FC26 right at the buzzer beater, right at the last minute. We get one objective that is worth talking about. And I'm trying to think what's the best way to spend your time on this game until Path to Glory to get yourself ready for this World Cup. So what you want to be doing is saving as many packs as possible. And to be honest, some of the best ways to do that right now is actually in objectives, not even the pack grind. The pack grind's kind of dead. Anyone else think the pack grind's dead? The pack grind is very dead. But we got Prime Heroes Event 2 yesterday. Please go and complete it. I missed number 1 because I was busy on stream. Forgot about it. I'm an idiot. I'm not going to get the cosmetic and also the 91 plus Prime Hero pack. They're so easy though. Like, it's not hard at all. The hardest one is what? Play 4 matches and they're really quick, right? They're friendlies, really, really easy. Go and do Prime Heroes Event 2. For doing it, you'll get this Farrah Williams card, who, yes, is probably fodder, but it's more for the completionist, right? Also, Gauntlet. I believe Gauntlet expires today at content. It does. And that is the best set of packs out right now for Path to Glory. Do not open your packs. Please. Prime Heroes is dead. Please just save it for Friday. That's probably the best pack save you can do right now. And I did say I'd mention the SBC pack grind. If you are wondering, because I don't want to do a full video on it, it's not needed. But if you are wondering, the best pack grind right now, it is sadly still the 82 player picks. I know that is annoying because they are shocking, but trust me, you've got to just do as many as possible ready for Friday. Now, of course, they're player picks, so you don't want to do them too early and, you know, go unassigned so you can't open packs. If you're playing Rivals or you are playing Gauntlet and you want to open your lower end packs, don't do the player picks until probably Thursday, and then you can save them until Friday. So in the meantime, do your 3x85s, do your 10x84s, just do all the dailies, do the provisions, do as many of them as possible. To be honest, there's no real pack grind right now. There's no real unlimited pack grind. Hopefully we get one for Path to Glory. It's just do the daily SBCs, and then the thing you're trying to do unlimited is those 82 player picks, which I'll start grinding, like I said, probably from Thursday, maybe Wednesday onwards. Try and get 50, 100, 200 saved for that Friday Twitch stream, where hopefully we can pack at least 1 or 2 of these leaked Path to Glory cards we're going to talk about in just a second. Just before we jump into those leaks, what is coming today? We know the end of an era SBC coming today as well, which is very, very nice, and everything else that's coming before Path to Glory. This was the team we used in Weekend League. If you were there on the stream, fair play, let me know down below. Shout out to you boys who were there. We used literally the best team on Weekend League, and we got 10 wins. Boys, get your boy a coach. Can anyone hook me up with a coach? I'm going to get 15 next year. I just want to bring up and show you guys that, yes, we're going to talk market later. Get liquid. I'm selling everything. We're down to 26 million coins because you DGens made me do a couple store packs with coins on the stream yesterday. We packed Kane to make up for it a little bit. So we're down from 27 mil. We're going to talk a lot about how to trade safely and stuff and get your coins ready for Path to Glory. It's going to be a promo where you want to have coins. But as you can see, I'm selling everything, right? These big tier cards, yes, some of them might fluctuate up a little bit. You might have little rises on some of them. We can talk about the Palace cards and the PSG cards. even all these players that I'd love to keep in my team, we've got to just get ready for what is coming Thursday, for what is coming Friday. But in terms of the best players on this game, if you were wanting to try anyone out, again, sell them before Thursday and Friday. Boys, I use the best team on the entire game, and just there's one card. There's one card that just stands out above the rest by an absolute mile. This is the best card on FC26, and until we get something crazy in the new promos, it's not even close. Like, I look at the cards I was using, Salma, Pina, Semenyo, Yaya Toure. We tried out some other cards as well, obviously. This is the best card in the game. It's not even close. If you're one of the guys who watches these videos and you've got 2, 3, 4, 5 million coins and you do want to try a card and you thought, who's really fun? Who should I try for Weekend League? You need to try this card. I want to start doing more player reviews, Evo, not gameplay content, but sort of more with the coins you've got, looking at some of these Path to Glory cards as the game goes on, and obviously it goes more towards a pack grind kind of game, and we'll be bringing more of that content on this channel. Basically, just trying to make the content as good as possible on this channel. I guess as a start, this Keegan Azarov card, honestly, unreal. Doesn't need a player review, just go and try it in-game. Maybe from Thursday or Friday onwards into next Weekend League. She is unreal, but let's jump into these leagues. We have a lot to talk about, and like I say, I do really think this is the biggest change in terms of like fundamentals to FC or FIFA since price ranges in FIFA 15. This is the last week, at least this year, of normal rewards. Let us start with what is coming today. This is today, Monday, on FC26. Carvajal is expected to come, and apparently he is very, very cheap. Of course, he's not a lengthy right back, but he's a fan-loved right back. Everyone loves Carvajal, maybe unless you're a Barca fan. Everyone loves Carvajal. Is he going to get in a lot of people's teams at the high-end pro level? No, he's going to be absolutely crap in terms of if you just need a lengthy fullback. But the fact that he should be quite cheap, should be a nice SBC, and we said about saving fodder for Path to Glory. He might be an exception. End of an areas are pretty cool. Lewandowski was overpriced, but still pretty cool. Hopefully this Carvajal is decent. Hopefully he's got nice in-game play styles. We'll take a look at him in tomorrow's video as well, but hopefully Carvajal is very, very nice. That is what is coming today on the game. Don't expect too much else. I know Monday is pack grind day, packs, right? When we spoke about the pack grind before and doing those 82 player picks, yes, if we get an insane pick or pack today coming out, do that instead. I'm just not hopeful. I think EA are going to save the pack grind and save anything worth basically, actually doing on the game. They're going to save that for Path to Glory in the World Cup. There's no reason for EA to go out hard now and do really, really good content. They're just making this a filler promo until Thursday, until Friday. So don't expect anything crazy apart from this Carvajal, and I wouldn't expect too much from the Evo as well. We normally get a good Evo and then sort of a chain or crappy Evo the next day. So don't expect too much from the Evo. But Carvajal is coming today. I guess it goes without saying, but sell right backs as well. I mean, I'm thinking you just sell everything. If you're maybe someone who's still not done Weekend League, you could still wait, play the games, and then sell your team afterwards. Of course, sell right backs of Carvajal coming, but it's just sell everything, man. Sell all your ultimate tots, sell your Barcelona women's cards. We'll talk about the Palace cards a little bit later, but I'm even leaning towards selling those guys as well. Just sell everything. Get ready for what is coming. And speaking of the Palace cards, of course, tomorrow at content, we will get these PSG cards, and these will sort of overlap with that Thursday season release and that new, the new style of FIFA, the new token system. So that's going to be a bit interesting, but we do have some of the official stat cards leaked. We first got Pacho and Marquinhos, and to be honest, boys and girls, they're not exciting me too much. But the PSG cards, because it's Champions League, they could have gone all out with. The ones that I'm seeing anyway right now, I'm not the most excited by. Marquinhos is 6 foot, so can't be lengthy, and they give him perfect play styles. Pacho can be lengthy, and honestly, he'll just play much better in games as a centre-back. And yet they've given him intercept, jockey, and aerial fortress, which is fine. He has crazy stats, but he just feels to me like he's not going to be any better than Team of the Season Saliba. I'm sure both of them will be very expensive, and Pacho specifically will be very expensive. But honestly, I don't think they're going to be better than what we've currently got in the game of centre-back. Saliba, Gabriel, Van Dijk, cards that you guys might at least already have one of, sat in your team, sat in your club. So not too crazy there. And then the other ones who got leaked, kind of similar. The problem with Barcola and Kvaratskhelia is they're just not meta for the way this game plays. Now, these cards look insane, especially Barcola's. Actually looks better than Kvaratskhelia. I don't know if you guys watched the game, but Barcola couldn't finish his dinner. I have no clue why he's been nice so much with this card. But low-driven, tech, and incisive. Not perfect play styles, but incisive is very, very nice. Rapid, 96 shooting, 96 dribbling. He'll probably only have the left wing position, but Barcola should be very nice in this game if you're not someone that cares about lengthy too much. Kvaratskhelia, again, should be decent. Weirdly, again, not as good as Barcola, and not lengthy as well, not long, so he's not going in my team. But both of those cards look like they'll be very expensive, and I'm sure we'll get a lot of the official stats cards for the rest of the PSG team leaked today. The big ones being João Neves, Vitinha, Dembele, I guess Nuno Mendes and Hakimi, but again, both of those cards are not even that good on this game compared to previous years. So the big ones we're really looking for are Dembele and Vitinha. But those PSG cards are going to be uber expensive. They're going to be uber rare, and they're coming into the game at a time when there's already a crazy market crash. So maybe one just to be careful for. But yeah, that is the PSG team leaks that we've got. Now on to what I want to talk about, the Path to Glory stuff. What is coming Thursday? What is coming Friday? and what happened on previous years with Path to Glory. Now, if you're someone that trades, Path to Glory is probably the last promo where we can trade on this game because it's a live promo. And even though we're in, June into July, the fact the cards are so good and the fact that in such a hyped event being the World Cup, they have some ridiculous price swings, and I will show you that. And we've got some very good cards, some less so good cards, and some interesting leaks in general. Now, the first card we got is Dedic. We don't have any of the official stats, but he is, for my Bosnian and Herzegovina fans out there, we got Dedic coming. We've also got Goncalo Ramos coming. Maybe a little bit more hyped, but I don't see Goncalo Ramos being a pack chase card in this promo either. We need to see what the pack weight is like in this promo. When we talk about some of the rewards, because we've got those leaked, by the way, the token rewards in the token shop, we've already got some of those rewards leaked. Some of the packs in the token shop are like ridiculous. Like we're talking, unless they're insanely hard to get and they take like 5 weeks, they're just broken. They're stupid. Which makes me think the pack weight on some of these lower tier cards is going to be very, very high, if that makes sense, right? You're going to be able to pack Goncalo Ramos a lot. You're going to be able to pack Dedic a lot. The cards that no one wants, which, even though that no one wants them, if they still have crazy stats, could massively change the power curve. Because again, people often forget, these are live cards. If Goncalo Ramos did have stats like this, and it looks like an average team of the season card, they very, very quickly, especially for a nation like Portugal, get boosts and go up to crazy, ridiculous 4 playstyle plus cards very, very soon. Speaking of Portugal cards, the next one we got leaked is probably the next, or at least the first one of the 3 that's the most hyped. We got a Ruben Dias centre-back Portuguese card. Again, we don't have any official stats, but again, Portugal, heavy favourites in this World Cup outside of the France and Spain and England. I don't know how England are favourites, but somehow we are. But yeah, Portugal, everyone's saying a little bit of an outside shout with the midfield, Bernardo, Vitinha, João Neves, Bruno Fernandes. So maybe Ruben Dias could be a decent shout for upgrades. He should have a very, very nice card. Decent Prem centre-back. Here are some of the players you guys are actually going to be saving packs for and chasing on Friday. This is when we're talking about the market crashing, the power curve, all that good stuff. Where's the hype going to be on Friday? We have a lot of good cards. Marmoush, Pulisic, Araujo, Alphonso Davies, De Jong, Rodriguez, Saka, De Bruyne, Musiala, Rodri, that Ruben Dias we just spoke about, and the chase card, whatever you want to call it, of the promo, Vinicius Junior, coming as Path to Glory. Now, of course, we've got no idea what the official stats are going to be, how EA make these cards. My guess is that all going to be 3 playstyle plus, and one of the first upgrades they'll get is a 4 playstyle plus, along with the ratings and other stuff. Maybe a 99 stat, although they've just done that for Prime Heroes, so I doubt it. But guys, some of the chase cards in this, even like a James Rodriguez card, he could be a very, very underrated shout. The young cards always play crazy in this game. Who remembers when Marmoush was one of the most popular Evo cards at the start of this year? Pulisic, for all you LeBron James of soccer fans, Pulisic getting a card. There's a lot of Americans who play this game. He could be very, very expensive, especially the fact that it's hosted in America. Musiala moves different on this game. His dribbling's insane. You got that Rodri card, of course, and then, of course, the big Vinicius Junior card. Kind of funny how they got the Vinicius Junior and Rodri card there, almost like separated by Ruben Dias to stop them fighting about the Ballon d'Or. But guys, depending on pack weight, this could be a crazy promo. Now, we always say that, and then EA let us down, but they're really trying hard to sell next year's game, so I am hopeful. They're trying very, very hard to sell FC27, so it does make me hopeful for this promo, for the token system, for the Foot Champs token system. Don't forget that as well. This is going to be a really, really good week, especially the first week of this promo as we get into the World Cup. I believe starting on the 11th, and the World Cup starts. But as we get into the first week of the World Cup, this is going to be such a hype promo. Live cards that then play in the World Cup. Everyone watches the World Cup. Everyone's then going to be buying and selling these live cards. Crazy price swings, which we'll jump into in a second. Honestly, we might have our game back. Just for a few weeks, we might have our game back. So before we jump into these token rewards and what you're going to be grinding for from Thursday onwards, and why I tell you that Thursday is such a good day to be on the game, seeing what's coming out, would we get a Neymar SBC? Now, don't worry, I'm not trying to clickbait hype this. Neymar's not even leaked to be coming as anything, really, apart from just a regular card. But surely, EA are not stupid. EA like money. Neymar would bring them money. EA put Neymar in the game. Surely that's like obvious. Surely we get a Neymar SBC. But like, almost taking shots at EA, I would complete it. Like, if we got a Neymar Path to Glory SBC, surely they have to do it in the first week because they need to get it out as soon as possible while the promo's still hyped. If they made it 2 or 3 million coins, but it was like 4 playstyle plus, or I guess 3 playstyle plus and a live card, I'm completing that Neymar SBC. Please, EA, don't let us down. That one to me feels really, really obvious. Maybe they go down that route, or they have an insane Neymar Evo on day 1 or 2 or 3 of the promo. But they have to do some Neymar-related content. I'm not sure we've seen a player in the game be more hyped than Neymar coming back to FIFA, like, ever. Like, the fact he's been gone and now he's back, this feels like the most hyped one single player has ever been. So surely EA do some content around him in the World Cup. And Brazil, I don't know if Brazil are favourites. Everyone thinks Brazil are crap now, but they surely can at least get out the group stages of the World Cup and get a couple of upgrades. But here is that token system. Now, we've got leaked tokens, and they're kind of these bundles. Well, not all of them are bundles, but it seems like they're doing it in these sort of bundles, stages of rewards, is how EA are calling it. So, remember, Thursday, 4th of June, we're going to get the tokens starting. You'll be able to get them in Rivals, Squad Battles, Objectives. We have no idea which will go out more tokens than the rest of them. Quick, like, TLDR, Higher rank's going to give out more tokens. If you're better at Rivals and you're in Elite Division, you're going to get more tokens. This makes Rivals worth grinding. Now, it does make Rivals very sweaty, and no one likes sweaty Rivals, but it does make Rivals worth grinding, which I'm a big fan of. I can grind Rivals on stream and be happy about it, right? Not been able to say that in a while. So, Rivals coming back, that is very, very nice. We'll actually make it a game mode worth playing. Hopefully, squad battles, of course. People, you guys who just do the AI, play squad battles. Hopefully, that's worth playing. And objectives. But some of these token rewards are insane. Let's save this so we can zoom in. Some of these token rewards look ridiculous. This is what I was speaking about before. Starting with Bundle 1, you get a pick 87 1 of 5, an 88 5 of 10, an 84 20, an 85 20, an 86 20. If that's a bundle of all of them, is that not insane? Do you not see how the fodder grind is changing? If that was Bundle 1 and like the cheapest one. I guess it can't be the cheapest one because we've got 3 picks, 84 plus 1 of 4. That seems like it's the cheapest one by a mile. So maybe these are not in order. But like, look at some of the rewards here. Even this one, right? A pick 90 plus 1 of 5, 86 times 10, 87 times 5. Now, all of this depends on how hard tokens are to get and how many tokens these are worth, right? If this pack here was 100 tokens and it was really hard to get, that's crap. If it's 5 tokens and I can get this by playing a bit of Rivals and I get to grind Rivals to get this, that's insane. That's amazing. Now, of course, it's a 1,000 token cap a week. We spoke about that on one of the previous videos. EA are doing 1,000 tokens a week. It's a 5-week season, 5,000 tokens total, which makes me think, how much are some of these rewards down the bottom going to be? 93 plus Encore Icon pick, 1 of 5. A pick 88, 5 of 10, and 90, 1 of 5. But more importantly, these 3 down here. If we get 1,000 tokens a week, how many tokens is it going to cost to get to 93 plus 3 of 12 Path to Glory pick? And 93 times 10 Path to Glory. That's like getting rank 1 in Foot Champs. And 93 times 10 Path to Glory Team 1. And down here, a 92 times 4 Path to Glory Team 2 with a 93 plus 2 of 7 Path to Glory pick. Those 2 rewards there changes this for me. If they're 2,000 tokens, and obviously it takes 2 weeks to get, would you save up for that? Maybe they're 1,000 tokens. It's a week's worth of grinding. But a 93 times 10 Path to Glory Team 1, no matter what's that, like how many tokens that is, if I can get this just by playing Rivals and live events, is that not really, really good? Does that not make gameplay worth playing? EA have said in interviews they're not putting these in the store. Now, don't hold them to that. I'm sure in FC27, if they are low on money, they will find a way to put these tokens in the store. But for FC26, these are not going in the store. They are all just from grinding. So if I can grind to a 93 times 10 Path to Glory Team 1, I'm a very, very happy bunny. I'm very, very happy. When I said these Path to Glory cards move different, like they trust me, this is going to be a promo that brings hype back to the game on the market and the game itself in general. Also, I'm going to go jump out this Chiesa card, but isn't it sad that this Chiesa had Travella and Power Shot Plus and it was like 2 million coins? Isn't it sad that a player now, imagine there's a player now with Quick Step, Travella and Power Shot, they'd be 30k within the first 5 minutes. However, when this Chiesa first came out, this is a card which in the promo came out at 2.6, dropped to 1.5, and as the hype rose, went up to 3 million coins, doubled in price. Crazy. We never see this sort of hype in the summer of the game unless we have a crazy tournament. And this was for the Euros. The World Cup, if you've not realised, is slightly bigger than the Euros. But who remembers that 99 Pedri card? Who remembers some of these cards you're seeing on screen now? 97 Kyle Walker. Some of these cards, the price moves on them like is ridiculous. And it just showed the hype was there back in the game. Look at Walker, the exact same. 1.4 million. Went below a million coins. Straight back up to 1.4 million. 500k swings on cards in June and July. It is ridiculous. These cards were so much fun, so much hype, and I think the World Cup ones are going to be even better. They have to be even better, right? It's the World Cup, and a lot of these cards are quite similar. Even this De Jong card is getting one now. De Jong is in the promo now, and everyone loves a De Jong card. Ruben Diaz is getting one as well. He was 1.6, went down to 1 million coins, and as you can see, I'm not sure it's going to be the same as this week's promo. We have a very different game right now, right? Back then, there was no tokens. There was none of this crap that EA are introducing right now. But these cards all went really low in packs, and as soon as they went out of packs and the Europe game started, people got very hyped and started buying these cards. And of course, then eventually, at some point, get knocked out of the tournament. They fall off in price. But this Ruben Diaz, imagine a Ruben Diaz with, God, power header, man. They killed my boy. But going from 1 million coins to 2 million coins. Some crazy price movements. Just expect Path to Glory to not only bring hype to the game back and gameplay and rivals and squad battles, but, you know, us boys, we're traders. We like making coins. This is why I said, get liquid. We can do some things now, but in terms of like the big end cards, Ultimate Tots, Barcelona Women's Champions League cards, sell your cards, get liquid, get ready for what is coming on Thursday and Friday with this Path to Glory team. You're going to want to have coins, especially for that Friday content drop. Coins, boys. The Crystal Palace cards, the PSG cards, these Ultimate cards. What can we do now? If I'm saying be boring, get liquid, what can we do now? Because there is stuff we can do. Luckily, if you still need some coins ready for next week's promo, there is stuff we can do. I've sold everything in terms of like high-end cards. You've seen I've sold my team here, got liquid. And I'm currently not doing anything yet because I need my coins liquid for something I'm doing on the second channel, which is a little bit annoying. But I need my coins liquid. What I recommend you guys do, if you're going to play it safe, and hopefully you've already played your champs if you were going to play it all, so you don't need the coins, you don't need to spend it on a team, Here's what I would do. Option 1, 85s as always, and their discard. Just bid on unlimited of these. Spend all your coins for about 800 coins max. Ideally discard, but even 800 coins max, absolutely fine. Should be really, really easy to win. Just send literally all of your coins today, or even if you're watching this tomorrow on Tuesday, send every single last one of your coins, and then sell them on Wednesday evening, right? Then you've got liquid for Thursday. You've made some decent coins, because 85s will go up. People are doing the pack grind. They might not go up to 2,000 or 3,000 coins, but they will go up. And if you've got a decent set of coins already, maybe you put 200, 300, 400k into this, you can make, another 200, 300, 400k. Very, very nice. That's the option 1, kind of the easy option. Another, it's another easy option, to be honest, is I would make a lazy selling list. Toby's still got his overpriced selling list in the Discord there, and I would stick for cards below 60 or 70,000 coins with, what we're coming into next week, Path to Glory. Do not buy risky cards. Stick to cards below 70,000 coins. If you're on a lower budget, stick to cards below 30,000 coins. And boys, looking to profit show off. Toby's just been doing this on repeat. Made, I think, a couple million coins in the past week, just lazy selling. It's ridiculous. Literally just make a full transfer list of 100 plus cards. Well, not 100 plus cards, 100 cards. Of Team of the Season cards, cheap Prime Heroes cards. All these cards actually have demand. Lazy sell them 5 or 10,000 coins more expensive. Relist them 12 to 24 times a day, just as much as possible. And you will make yourself, between now and Thursday, now and Path to Glory, maybe 100,000 coins up to about 1 million coins, depending on how much you're doing it and how much you're on the game. It is that broken. But lazy selling and fodder are the only 2 things I do right now. I know it feels like every week I'm telling you guys play it safe, but we're in that stage of the game where the market's just going to get more and more volatile. And if you look at some of these cards, for example, I know you guys want to go to buy the Crystal Palace cards, and I get that the other cards have done well. Trust me, we bought the Barcelona cards, and I told you guys I bought them. I'm personally not buying these Palace cards. I do think some of them could do really well. Adam Wharton's already up 300,000 coins because it's the end of weekend league, and these guys are going out of packs in about a couple hours, and they go out of packs of content today. So these guys are going to go out of packs, go a little bit rarer, but I think what's going to happen is you're going to see a short rise on these Palace cards, and then people are going to sell things in the panic into Path to Glory, into Thursday anyway. So personally, I'm avoiding. And the same with Ultimate Tots, right? A lot of the Ultimate Tots cards, I'm sure some of them can do really well out of packs and stuff, but I think a lot of the Ultimate Tots cards already have sort of had their rise and then come back down again. Look how cheap some of these cards are. Messi's 1.5, Ronaldo's 1.4. It's crazy the team you can build right now if you followed this channel for a while and got some coins on the game, right? If you've got 5 or 10 million coins, which has not been hard this year and probably won't be hard into Path to Glory, you'll get 10 million coins easy. But building teams like this Team of the Season Dembele, it's crazy how cheap the market is. But with Path to Glory coming, I'm not sure things are going to go, up much more in price. Path to Glory is going to replace all the hype of these cards. So just while we're getting these crazy leaks, while we're getting crazy updates, stick safe, stick with the 85 fodder, stick with the lazy selling this. And then when it comes to Path to Glory, that is when you're going to want to have some coins ready. Where are we? When we come to these the cards at the end here. Trust me, when we come to Path to Glory cards, that is when trading's going to get fun again. With this James Rodriguez card, De Jong, Vinny Jr., all live card trading is very, very hype. But I'm sure Path to Glory specifically, with it being the World Cup, will be very, very hype. But boys and girls, go and have a fantastic rest of your week. Get ready for this World Cup promo. Leave a like on this video if it does help you out. And yes, subscribe if you are ready for that Thursday new content, the Friday Path to Glory drop. We're going to be doing loads of content, loads of trading again, finally, with these new cards. Should be very, very nice. And we can start that PlayStation Trade to Glory account with the World Cup. Perfect timing. We're not quite sure on the road to glory there yet. We might do a Caribbean team to glory. I don't know what we do there. Maybe a Jamaica to glory, of course, with the flag behind me. I'm not too sure, but we'll figure something out and we'll do it on stream with you guys there along with me. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all in a bizzle.